Yeah, was it? I'll just use. I've got an advanced skill as well, so I'll activate that.
Yeah,
Yep.
you don't know. As long as it's not once a session, you don't want to waste it now, don't you?
No,
Okay.
it's unlimited, so it's just jacking off.
Yeah.
So I pass.
Yeah, fine. Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So you vent these sirens start in on the second crew deck, and Alistar, you know it's him. Like you know it's you just in your in the depth of your soul, you know it's this guy who's venting this place without even getting on the comm and telling you. You're completely missing the point that you've destroyed the comm system. You know, you're not thinking logically at the moment. You're just like that motherfucker, that sort of thing, because the side doors of this compartment are just starting to open, and all the air is starting to escape. So what are you gonna do? They're going to slam open in a couple of seconds, and you're going to be like vented into space.
Are there the other doors to the other compartment closing?
Yeah.
Or are they already closed, or are they currently closing?
They're closed. They've slammed shut. It's like beachheads on a bulkhead, sorry, on a ship that they're just coming up and slamming down. So it basically it isolates the deck, the crew deck where you are, and then vents the sides of the deck, so that all the air just
but
gets
how
sucked out.
fast do the bulkheads close?
They're already closed. They're already closed. As soon as it's initiated, they close.
Would I have been able to see them closing?
Yeah.
Like, would I have been able to react to them starting to close if they close really fast?
Only if you're standing right next to them. And I mean,
well, because I figure I'd do a lightning charge out of through one of the bulkheads to go towards it before they snap closed.
Yeah, but that would also necessitate you knowing they're going to close in advance, whereas the alarm would literally start and they would close straight away. So if you want to avoid being sucked out, I would probably suggest you hang on to something for dear life. That would probably be my suggestion.
Well, I'm just gonna find the most solid thing.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
Preferably get it between something I can hang on with multiple points.
Roll a perception roll for me, and add, because you're in a frantic state, I'll let you add +2 to it, to whatever your modifier was for it, because you're frantically looking around. Okay, that's cool. So you look around and you see this like wire webbed meshing, which is over a crate, and the crate is bolted to the floor because this is like a storage crate. And you literally like fold your arms underneath it and just wrap your body around it, and the whole place is starting to be vented into space, and all of your fire, your lovely fire that you've cultivated, just gets sucked out, and you need to make a roll against your body on a d20.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
That's
not good.
Not sometimes.
Just for the record, blame Dan. Okay, that's -1. You get -1 for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. So you fly off this crate, and I'm gonna let you make a do a perception roll with a +2. You fly off this crate and you're flying towards the actual gap in there. Okay. And you grab on to one of the side bars hanging over the open window, and you need to make a body check to pull yourself over, so the doors will close. But at the moment they're trying to close, but they won't close because you're in the way. Your body's in the way. Okay. You managed to get one leg over, but your leg's still like dangling there outside of the thing. So you literally cannot get it open. So I'm gonna.
Can I do a charge like to push me inside?
Yep.
One of my charge.
You can do that.
Thing. Alright, do I need to activate or should I just do it?
You need to activate it. You're under stress at the moment. Okay.
That's fine.
And you're gonna do the charge. Whereabouts you want to do the charge? In the.
I'm gonna go and try to hit that crate again so I can grab onto it.
Okay, that's fine. I want you to roll a body check just to make sure you grab onto it. And this is the last check I'll make you do if you succeed.
Body check.
Holy shit.
No.
God. Dean!
Okay, you like lightning charge straight into the crate. Okay, and so you smack onto the crate, and you smack yourself unconscious, and go falling out into space. But the door actually slams shut just before you get to the window, and you smack right into the window, the closed window, as the air is now being reinstalled into the room, and you take. You take 17 damage from that.
Okay.
But you are now unconscious.
Fun times.
I get a funny
Alright,
feeling.
so I'm assuming
Caesar's
that
just
we know
going-
nothing of this.
I assume Caesar's just gonna go up there and go, "Oh, problem solved," and then just put him in a crate somewhere or whatever.
I mean, he feels bad and everything, but yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
He's kind of accepted defeat in terms of this relationship now.
Yeah. Okay.
You tried to vent me in space. You didn't even talk to me.
After
I
shooting him
tried,
in the head.
he blew up the comm system.
After shooting him in the head. You know, just...
It could be worse. He didn't try again.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah?
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Okay, so
Come on, guys.
what are you guys gonna do now? You're all in the cargo hold. No?
From the cargo hold.
Alright.
So, Caesar turns to little Jimmy and says, "Problem solved."
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so I'll just toddle on up to level 3 and see what the whole pollutant situation is, and you know, we can get this rust bucket back on the road.
Okay, you go in your.
Sure, I'll go.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'll just tell Jimmy that I'll go and check on Syllable. See
Okay.
what he's doing.
So you guys, Caesar will go with you first. You get the lift up to the crew deck, to Syllable's room, and you see Alistar just lying there, unconscious on the floor, just like lying there crumpled. But he, like, you look down, and in both of his hands, he's put his middle fingers up, and they're just etched there that they won't move. So obviously he thinks he's going to die, and in his dying moments he just like got the middle fingers out and just like stuck them there, and he's just frozen rigid because he's been exposed to the, you know, the vacuum of space, the freezing vacuum of space. He's just there rigid, still alive, breathing, but unconscious.
Okay, well, Caesar turns to Syllable and says, "Well, that's clearly for me.
Yeah.
How's everything going with you?"
The Syllable isn't actually there. You look into his place.
Oh, he's not actually there.
He's not actually there. You go to his bunk and you just look inside and you can't actually see him. He's not actually there.
Has he left a nice little note or anything for me?
No, there are no notes, but there are like there's cutlery everywhere. You know, there's food stuff splattered everywhere because you vented most of it into space, and there's just yeah, the place is like a wreck, but it's yeah, you know.
I thought you meant like Syllable was hoarding cutlery or something. Like
there are
just while we've been.
Just taping it to surfaces.
Yeah, you sort of look up to the ceiling and there are like knives and forks sellotaped to the ceiling, just all over the place. So they've obviously been put there by Syllable before all this happened. So you're quite confused by that. You're just like, okay, fine, whatever.
This is like Red Dwarf and everyone's gone crazy while we've been gone, Jimmy. That's what's happened. Honestly.
Indeed.
Right, can I jack in and try and find where Syllable is? Because I want some kind of explanation as to what's happened and why Alistair is unconscious.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
Unconscious in his room. You know, which is a bit odd. Yeah.
Go for it, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Here we go.
Okay. Where are we?
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah. You can't. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna make you roll on the backlash table, but you can't die because you're on your own ship.
Oh,
Yeah, it's each time you fail, dude. Each time you fail. But you can't die.
6. It's just nothing, isn't it?
I think it is nothing.
Yeah, you just fail.
The computer just
I think
hates
6
me
and
for a
7
little
is just fail.
Yeah, computer said no.
Okay. Computer says no.
Yeah, it's just...
I can actually see that on the screen, does it? Okay.
Yeah, it just says computer says no on it.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way to the bridge then, if that's okay.
Okay.
On the where's that? Which deck is that?
That is deck 1.
Deck 1. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down in deck 1. bridge.
Okay, so well, it goes on ascending order, so descending order. Sorry, so it goes like 1, 2, 3 as we go down into the ship. So you're on deck 1. So you go up to deck 1, and you basically you see that the ship is empty, like the crew is empty. Sorry, the bridge is empty. Like the 2 seats there, the channeler seat is empty, and the pilot seat is empty. But there are fast food packets everywhere. Like Chinese, Italian, Indian, just scattered around all over the place, and there is like the latest gaming system hooked up to because the actual screen, the actual windshield of the ship is holographic as well, so you can watch incoming reports, or you can watch incoming transmissions on the actual screen that is looking out into space. But obviously the people who've been living in the ship have been sitting in front of this just playing video games on this massive 55k resolution screen, which is just
right. Okay, well, Caesar's really not impressed by that, and he feels like there should be more business going on, more work going on. He's that kind of guy. I'm gonna, if I can sort of minimise that and put up some kind of news feed, try and find out what's going on in this sector.
Okay,
so
you throw it on, and the news feed is like obviously the screen's about 8 foot by 10. It's quite big. It's not massive. Right. It's quite big.
Yeah.
And and you sweep a load of like Chinese noodles packets off the main seat, off the main pilot seat, and sit down, and you can like see all this like news about the Grey Shard expansion. The drug known as Grey Shard has been like making huge waves in the criminal underworld, and there are like separate governments like trying to fight over exporting this stuff all over the galaxy via corrupt means. So basically, they can disavow all knowledge of trading Grey Shards, but everyone wants a piece of it because it's so lucrative at the moment. And it's basically the report just goes on about general corruption. It's a woman in a dress, it's standing in front of a court of like a futuristic type courtroom where there's no one in there, no one's being tried. They just want to do it for effect, sort of thing. And she's on the planet down below. She's on Perseus at the moment. So it's just it's called Perseus News HQ. And that's what you're watching at the moment.
Okay, cool. Has Caesar got any prior knowledge of this drug, or it's completely new to him?
You've come across it before. It came from Relic because a group of adventurers went down into Relic and basically exploded this massive bunker, which had the original Grey Shard formula in it. And the Grey Shard is actually organic and it grows. It's a rock that grows, and it's grown throughout the planet at the moment. So there are several PMCs fighting over that planet to try and take control of this drug empire, sort of thing.
Okay, cool.
So,
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll continue watching that for a bit. And
okay, we'll go to Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah, we'll go to Jimmy. Jimmy, you are on the elevator and you get to the 3rd floor. You get to the 3rd. And basically you look out and you see there is this really pungent smell of alcohol. Like, ridiculous smell of alcohol. It's really, really, really strong. And you basically it overpowers you and you go, oh, for God's sake, and you pull your suit jacket, just like, with your, like, inside of your blazer, just over your face as you walk in. And this is the engineering deck, but it's been turned into like a makeshift brewery with like steam just like belching everywhere. And you can just see this, you can just hear this person just going, that's all you can hear. And it's like, you can see like all of the CPU, of the actual ship. It's an artificial intelligence, so it's not a true AI. It's not a no, it's an SI. Sorry, it's a simulated intelligence. So it's standing there. It's like it's got this screen, but you can tell it's just not happy with what's going on at the moment. Like its little home is being used as this makeshift brewery.
Well,
it's just got a flashing sad face. Like when you type it in Facebook, it's like a semicolon and it's like that.
Yeah.
It's like.
Well, I'm going to cautiously step through this makeshift brewery to try and find I'm assuming syllable
Okay.
to like
You
find out what
you
the hell's
find
going
him, but
on.
he has his back to you. He's just like, just like pouring things into different beakers, and just like and on a screen in front of him there is a documentary on about beer and rum and how to make fine Scotch in barrels, but fool people into making sure that they think it actually comes from Scotland, and it's actually oak aged and stuff like that.
I sort of shout through my blaze. I shout through my suit, like, syllable. What the hell's going on in here?
Everyone needs a hobby.
I'm like, you could have picked a better smelling hobby. What is it you're even doing in here anyway?
I'm brewing, Jimmy. I'm brewing.
You're brewing. I sort of walk
Yeah.
cautiously up, as though I go, any good?
I sort of gesture for him to sort of have a taste.
Okay. Jimmy, I want you to roll again. Are you going to
I-
drink it first of all?
Well, I'm not gonna just down it. I'm gonna give it a sniff first.
Okay. Roll perception for me.
D20 plus 2. Oh, it's a D20.
Okay. You can smell like a prevailing. You can tell it's like a try-hards whiskey. Like it's whiskey that has got an overabundance of all of the stuff that makes a whiskey. So it'd be sort of like somebody who's new to wealth but trying to be an aristocrat. Do you know what I mean? They're trying too hard, and you can sort of smell that in the drink. But it just smells like whiskey, to be honest.
Alright, I'll give it a cautionary sip.
Okay. It just tastes like whiskey. It burns a bit more on the way down, but it tastes like whiskey.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I give it sort of a bigger sip and go, well done. Not bad for a first attempt.
Alright. Do you want to roll against your body now, please?
20. What's my modifier for body?
You can say no.
It is
You can say no.
0. Nah, I'll do it.
To
Screw
drink
it.
You don't want to drink the rest.
Oh no, sorry. That should just be 12. There shouldn't be a plus 1 there.
Okay, so yeah, you
should
drink it and you get like a warm, fuzzy feeling inside, and it's quite nice. It's alright. It's not bad.
Yeah, I'm like, keep at it. Although you might want to clean up a little in here first. I can't imagine that our good friend Caesar will be too pleased when he walks in here.
Oh no,
At
this is just
at that moment, like
temporary.
the elevator slams open and Caesar just strides out into this puddle of vodka that's spread all over the floor. He literally like comes he comes wading in like it's fucking Jumanji. It's like wading through the sludge.
What
Like,
the
well.
shit, guys? What is going on here?
Hobbying, apparently.
Caesar,
You've been here all of like 30 minutes. What's going on? Explain. Come on.
we are brewing, Caesar. As I sort of take like a sip.
Yeah. I gesture at Caesar my glass and say, go on, have a go. It's not actually that bad.
Oh,
If you're a
God,
whiskey
not this
person.
again, Caesar says. Okay, go on. Pass it here.
Roll against your body because you're such a lightweight. I'm gonna give you. Well, I'm not gonna tell you, but go on. You roll
No,
against.
I'm gonna roll a one.
You can
Such
roll
a
against your body.
You're now officially a lightweight. It's official now.
It's gonna have to be a bloody good roll for you two.